Hey, welcome to Integrative Preparedness. I'm Steve Smith. Well, I got home from a good day and waiting for dinner to get done, and I was going through the news and I came upon something very interesting about you and your bank account. Um, do you have a bank account? You know that thing that you go down to a building, or maybe you do it online. Anyway, it's a place that you let them keep, your money or what passes for money nowadays. You let them keep your ones and zeros, so that you can buy things with the card that they give you, and then they deduct. You know what I'm talking about. Um, do you like your bank? Do you like your bank account? Do you like the ability to go down to your branch and talk to a real life person and say, hey, how's everything going? How's my bank account doing? And can I finance a car and things like that? Well, I was just going through the news and found this nice surprise from another one of El Presidente's nominees. Um, it's all over the place. This just happens to be from the Gateway Pundit. Apparently, her name, she says that she wants all bank accounts to be controlled by the Fed. Um, and of course, we have a couple of kind of, um, explosive sublines here. Biden's Marxist currency nominee, Saul Omarova said that all private bank accounts should be taken over and controlled by the Federal Reserve. Let's find out what she really says about this. They say she's the most radical that there's ever been, it's true. It's true. She says, here's a quote from her: "There will be no more private bank deposit accounts, and all of the deposit accounts will be held directly at the Fed." Now I should say, because I'm not trying to put this up as some kind of suck in clickbait. This hasn't taken effect yet. This is what he's putting her up. He has nominated her for this, but this is her position, and so it's a hint of what might be coming if she is uh, confirmed by the Senate, made up of lockstep Democrats and a bunch of jello-spined Republicans. Why should we think she wouldn't get in? Let's see. I'll just start this here. Town Hall reported in September, President Joe Biden nominated Saul Omarova to become comptroller of the currency at the Department of Treasury. If confirmed, Omarova will be in charge of overseeing banking in the United States. Omarova believes private bank accounts should be taken over and controlled by the Federal Reserve. Here's her quote. Imagine what it would be like instead of just a public option for deposit banking. This would be actually the full transaction. In other words, there would be no more private bank deposit accounts, and all of the deposit accounts will be held directly at the Fed. She says that would make it feasible for a central bank to take money from people's accounts. Let's find out a little bit about her. Biden on September 23 nominated Saul Omarova, a law school professor at Cornell. We need more law school professors running things, don't we? Because after all, they know all about business. They've had their own businesses. They've built their own businesses. Yeah, right. So she's for crying out. Let me pause this just a second. Okay, I'm sorry, my computer lost power because I didn't have it plugged in. Okay, so where did I pick up? Yes, we need more law professors because they know all about business. Omarova's nomination drew immediate pushback from the powerful voices who criticized her background and past comments that indicated a favor for the policies of the USSR. Why would that be? Why in the world would that be? That's such a surprise. Well, Omarova was born in the Soviet Union, in what is now called Kazakhstan, and graduated from Moscow State University. Well, at least she didn't graduate from Patrice Lumumba, right? There are some of you out there who understand that reference. she was appointed to the USSR's practices as recently as 2019 when she tweeted about the gender pay gap, citing the USSR as a better model. Amaru was born in the Soviet Union, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's a repeat. Until I came to the U.S., she says, I couldn't imagine that things like gender pay gap still existed in today's world. Now, most of you are intelligent enough to know that there is no such thing as a gender pay gap for equal production and equal work. That's just one of the things that the liberals like to beat a drum on and appeal to the ignorance of the masses who don't understand and just want to continue to play the victim card. Say what you will about old USSR, she says, and there's a lot to say. There was no gender pay gap there. Market doesn't always know best. That's true. I mean, they all got the same low wages, and they all were able to stand in the same long line for size 9 men's shoes that they would buy for every member of the family, so that they could either wear shoes that are too big, too small, or trade them for some borscht. She refuses to hand over her thesis on Marxism. Interesting. Okay, that's it. There's no reason to go any further than that. So comrade Joe, Uncle Joe, similar to another Uncle Joe, right? Has put up this person to head up our monetary system. What do you all think about that? I think that's just what I wanted to put up. What do you think the chances are? How would you like for all of the banks, all the deposits to be taken over and handled by the Fed? Comment section is open. Remember, be polite. Don't be mean. And don't promote any overthrow of anything. Right? Okay. While we prepare well today so that we can live well tomorrow, should we start putting certain things in coffee cans instead of in somewhere else? You all have a good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.